Eric Adams staffer tries to give reporter cash stuffed in bag of chips. Who wrote this? You're fired. If you write this for a soap, you're fired. South Park, you're fired. It doesn't make any sense, and it's just not feasible. How are we going to fill out the story? Well, I'll tell you how we're going to fill it out, but let's start with NBC News with more on this.
Well, in New York City, a longtime campaign advisor and campaign volunteer for Mayor Eric Adams was just suspended from her position. She handed a local reporter more than $100 in cash that was concealed inside a potato chip bag. This all happened at an Adams campaign event yesterday in Harlem, according to that reporter's outlet, The City.
The advisor, Winnie Greco, later told The City the money offer was a mistake and apologized. Her attorney added that her intent was, quote, purely innocent and a gesture of friendship and gratitude. Greco also used to be a City Hall employee under the Adams administration, but she resigned last year after the FBI launched an investigation into her alleged ties to the Chinese government.
It's a crazy story. But I did notice, and I don't know if that was just the NBC News reporting, but I think it was the real bag of chips, hers. It reminds me of my childhood. Yeah, hers. It's kind of a Philly, Pennsylvania thing, but it may be everywhere. Maybe you can get hers everywhere. I know every time my family comes to visit me here in Atlanta, they would bring those chips and hoagies. So I don't know, but that was just something interesting I noticed. Now look, all that corruption in a bag of chips, we might say. Winnie Greco, campaign aide for New York Mayor Eric Adams, attempted to give a reporter a wad of cash inside a crumpled up bag of potato chips on Wednesday for some odd reason. Now, the first mistake she made was the crumpled up bag. I wasn't going to play ball, but if I was going to play ball, when you hand me some open chips all crumpled up like that, like you took them out of the garbage, you're going to draw attention to it. When I say, I don't want that. So that was the first mistake. Fresh bag, maybe try to seal it up, tape it or something. That's not what happened. You saw the chip bag. So that's what she did. Crumpled bag of chips. Happened on Wednesday. Don't know the reason. Katie Honan, who is on the right, a reporter for the City News website. She attended a campaign event for the scandal-plagued mayor in Harlem, where she noticed Winnie Greco, longtime Adams confidant. Said, hey, Winnie. Greco later texted Honan after the event when she spotted her again and asked her to meet across the street from the campaign office next to a TD Bank. You're not about to say she got the cash and then, like, on the spot. Maybe. Greco and Honan walked to the Whole Foods next door. While inside the store, Greco handed Honan the open bag of chips with the top crumpled closed. Again, I don't want it. I don't know whose hand's been in it. Honan, thinking it was an offer of a light snack, told Greco more than once she could not accept the chips. But Greco insisted. Keep them. You know, maybe she'll want a late night snack or something. Well, the two parted ways. Can you imagine if she just said, okay, thank you, Winnie, and then she threw the chips away? But that's not what she did. She carried them with her. They parted ways before entering a nearby subway station. Honan opened the bag. So you did want the chips, because why would you open the bag? Asking for a friend. She discovered a red envelope inside stuffed with cash, at least one $100 bill, several $20 bills. The reporter then called Greco and told her she could not accept the money and asked if she was still nearby so she could give it back. Greco said, already gone. She left the area. Honan told her she had to take the money back. Greco said they could meet at some point in Chinatown. The reporter then texted Greco, I can't take this. When can I give it back to you? No response. In an interview later Wednesday, the city asked Greco what her intention was in handing money to that reporter. In response, she said she'd made a mistake, apologized over and over. I made a mistake, she said. I'm so sorry. It's a culture thing. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad right now. I'm so sorry, honey. She then called the city back, advising that we call her attorney. Knew enough to call your attorney, huh? Stephen Brill. She added, can we forget about this? I try to be a good person. Please, please, please don't do in the news. Nothing about me. I just wanted to be her friend, Greco added. Just wanted to have one good friend. It's nothing. So you're paying for friends with old chips and some money in there? I'll take you to dinner. And a lot of times the reporter says, I can't accept that because of this quid pro quo, or at least the appearance of it. Okay. I can't accept this. So I don't know what this means, but some are saying. So Brill denied that his client's payments to the city reporter was nefarious in any way. I can see how this looks strange, Brill said, but I assure you that Winnie's intent was purely innocent. In the Chinese culture, money is often given to others in a gesture of friendship, gratitude. Winnie is apologetic and embarrassed by any negative impression or confusion this may have caused. Wednesday evening, let's get there. Greco was suspended from her position on Adams, rather. Don't bring Atlanta into this. His reelection campaign, she's off of it. Adams was indicted in September on federal bribery charges. Prosecutors allege that the mayor acted as an unregistered foreign agent on behalf of Turkey. However, as you may now know, President Donald Trump ordered the Department of Justice to drop the charges. I helped him out a little bit, Trump bragged last month. The mayor is running for re-election, but is lagging in the polls behind Republican nominee Curtis Silva, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and the Democratic nominee, State Rep Zoran Mamdani, currently the front runner. And you see the numbers there. Adams has a hell of a way to go. Okay. And who knows what'll happen, or maybe he'll pull out all the stops to get it done. And maybe he'll have friends in high places. I don't know how the president would help him, given his break with New York, we'll call it. But there you have it. A Hers bag of chips. A 40-year friend of Eric Adams, although I'm in no way suggesting that this is connected to him. I'm just saying a good friend, an insider of decades, is on the other end. And I should tell you, the mayor did release a statement saying, look, nothing to do with me, not working for the campaign, but wish her and her family well, good person, la, 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 yada, yada. So make of it what you will. It's another one I can't wait to hear your comments about.
What up? This your man, Dr. Rashad Richey. Listen, thank you for watching. If you like more of this content, if you want some more of it, here's what you got to do. Support the channel by tapping that like button. Leave a comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel. Also, press the bell icon so you get notifications every time I'm live with you. And also, I would love it if you would consider becoming a member. Become a member of the Train of Truth. Welcome to Indisputable.